Not every OFW comes home rich, but some do. And not just with money, but with wisdom that lasts a lifetime. This is the story of one man who turned his paycheck into a legacy. In a quiet fishing village in the Philippines, there lived a young man named Jason. Jason grew up in a modest home with hard-working parents who instilled in him the values of diligence and perseverance. From a young age, Jason was a keen observer of his community. He witnessed the struggles of his neighbors who toiled day and night to make ends meet. But he also saw something else. People who went abroad, worked for years, and still came home with almost nothing. This perplexing reality sparked a flame of curiosity and determination within him. He questioned why some OFW returned empty-handed when they had worked so hard and sacrificed so much. It was this burning question that fueled his desire to understand the true essence of financial success and inspired him to break the cycle and rewrite his own story. At the tender age of 23, Jason embarked on his journey in Ireland. He bravely bid farewell to his family and friends, carrying with him the hopes and dreams of a better future. Upon arriving in Ireland, Jason began his journey as a construction factory specialist. His days were filled with hard work, and his hands quickly became rough and calloused from his labor. Despite the physical demands of his job, Jason never complained. Instead, he approached each task with dedication and precision, determined to prove himself in this new environment. Although his first salary was modest, consisting of a minimum wage, Jason knew that his earning potential would grow with time and experience. However, unlike many of his fellow OFWs who pinned all their hopes on high salaries and promotions, Jason had a different vision. He understood that his paycheck alone would not guarantee financial freedom. Instead, he wanted to build a solid foundation for his future, knowing that true wealth was not just about money, but about security and opportunity. He soon realized that the key to achieving his dream lay in the proper management of his finances. And so Jason began his journey towards financial independence by adopting 3 powerful money habits that would change his life forever. Before sending money home to support his family, Jason had a habit of setting aside a portion of his paycheck for himself. He knew that sending money back home was important, and he did it religiously. But he also recognized the significance of investing in his own future. So Jason decided to pay himself first. Before paying anyone else, he allocated 10% of his every paycheck towards his own savings and investments. This meant that instead of spending his hard-earned money on luxuries or material possessions, he channeled it towards building a financial safety net and creating opportunities for himself. At first, the amount might seem small, but over time, the cumulative effect was substantial. In the beginning, saving 10% of his meager salary wasn't easy. There were times when Jason was tempted to spend the extra money on entertainment or other pleasures, especially when his friends invited him out for drinks or social events. However, he resisted these temptations and stuck to his plan. He knew that every euro he saved was a step closer to his goal of financial freedom and a better life both for himself and his family. As the months passed, Jason watched his savings grow steadily. He didn't indulge in luxuries or impulsive purchases. Instead, he focused on building a strong financial foundation for his future. When Jason first started his job, he had limited financial knowledge. He didn't know where to invest his money or how to make it grow. But instead of letting this hold him back, he took it upon himself to learn. On his days off, Jason immersed himself in books and online courses, devouring everything he could get his hands on about personal finance and investing. He studied tirelessly, eager to acquire the knowledge and skills to manage his money effectively. Jason didn't just want to save his money, he wanted to make it work for him. So he began exploring various investment opportunities, learning about the risks and potential returns of each one. He researched the stock market, real estate, and other investment options, determined to find the best way to grow his wealth. Through his diligent study and research, Jason gained a deep understanding of financial principles and investment strategies. He learned about the importance of diversification, risk management, and long-term planning. Armed with this newfound knowledge, Jason confidently began investing his money, watching as his portfolio grew steadily over time. One day, while browsing through a local classifieds website, Jason stumbled upon an advertisement for a small e-loading and remittance booth for sale in his hometown. Intrigued by the opportunity, he decided to investigate further. After careful consideration and evaluation of the business, Jason saw potential for growth and profitability. With the knowledge he had gained about financial management and investments, Jason knew that purchasing this business was a wise decision. He had saved enough to make the investment and believed in his ability to turn the business around. He saw it not just as a way to generate income, but as a stepping stone towards building a more substantial financial future. So Jason took the leap of faith and invested his savings into buying the e-loading and remittance booth. Jason's journey to financial success didn't stop at the e-loading and remittance booth. With the profits from the business, he set his sights on a new venture. Jason had always been passionate about agriculture and saw an opportunity to invest in a tract of land for multi-fruit crop farming. He believed that agriculture was a stable and rewarding industry and wanted to explore this avenue further. So Jason took another leap of faith and invested his earnings into purchasing a piece of land. He carefully planned and executed his farming project, choosing a variety of crops that had high demand in the local market. With his dedication and expertise, Jason's farm flourished, providing him with a steady stream of income. But Jason wasn't content with just one or two streams of income. He wanted to create a diversified portfolio that would ensure his long-term financial stability. So he turned his attention to a new venture, a fruit processing facility. By investing in this facility, Jason could add value to his agricultural products and create new income streams. With this strategic move, Jason secured his financial future. He had multiple streams of income that provided him with stability and peace of mind. Jason's journey to financial success was not an overnight achievement. It was the result of years of hard work, dedication, and smart financial habits. After 7 years of working abroad, Jason decided to return home to the Philippines. He had not only amassed significant wealth, but also gained invaluable experience and knowledge. When he arrived back in the Philippines, he was not the same person who had left. He was not only financially successful, but also equipped with the tools and wisdom to continue building his fortune. Jason's story is a testament to the power of consistency and delayed gratification. He didn't get rich quickly, but he didn't engage in risky or unethical activities either. Instead, he stuck to his financial plan, investing regularly and patiently, watching his wealth grow over time. During a community event, someone approached Jason and asked him, "How did you become a millionaire?" Jason paused for a moment, reflecting on his journey before answering. He smiled and said, "It's pretty simple. I didn't just send money home, I sent money to my future." Jason's response was met with a wave of realization among the audience. Many of them had worked abroad like Jason, but had returned home without much to show for their years of hard work. Jason's story is a beacon of hope for those who are struggling to make ends meet. It shows that with discipline, determination, and a solid financial plan, anyone can achieve financial success. As the years went by, Jason continued to thrive. His businesses grew, providing him with financial stability and allowing him to contribute to the development of his community. He became a role model for aspiring entrepreneurs, demonstrating that with hard work and smart financial habits, one can achieve extraordinary success. Jason's journey serves as a reminder that true wealth is not just about money, but about financial freedom, security, and making a positive impact on the world. I hope Jason's story has inspired you to take control of your financial journey. Remember that every small step counts, and that consistency and delayed gratification are key to achieving long-term success. Keep learning, keep growing, and keep believing in the future you deserve. If you enjoyed this story, please give us a thumbs up. Your support means everything to us. Subscribe for more inspiring content and stay updated on our latest videos. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep chasing your dreams.